Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called The Ongoing Collapse of the Adult Film Industry. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. What most people think of as the adult film industry has largely collapsed and disappeared. It's dead and gone. It's gone the way of the VCR and the Polaroid camera, relics of a bygone era. There was a time when producers who made porn were making so much money that they were buying second and third homes, mansions really, in the Hollywood Hills on a regular basis. They'd buy new Rolls Royces every month or two. They would have a dozen porn stars living with them in their mansions, laying around at poolside in between jobs. There was so much money being made and so much partying going on that legitimate film producers of major Hollywood movies would call these porn producers and ask them if they could come over and party with them. That's how significant the economic and cultural power of porn production was back in the day. When a movie called Deep Throat was being shown in porn theaters 24 hours a day in New York, the theaters were making so much cash money that they had to double and triple the number of times that they would send armored trucks to pick up the cash from those theaters on a regular basis. Why so much cash? Because this was before the widespread usage of credit cards. And also, even if you had credit cards, which a lot of people did, you didn't want to use them because you didn't want your wife to see the credit card statement showing you buying tickets at some porn theater at the end of the month. That might cause a problem for the men, and you can imagine how well that would go. Then a piece of technology called the VCR was invented, and suddenly everyone was making 10 times as much money in the industry. That's because you no longer had to go out to adult theaters and risk being recognized by a relative or a coworker. Now you could buy or rent an adult movie and watch it at home. Some studios were selling adult videotapes from $50 to $89 to adult movie rental stores and individuals. A lot of people who had a favorite star would buy or rent the movies on their own. Then the internet came along, and every amateur porn practitioner who aspired to be a professional porn star, they all started uploading videos of themselves for free. Some tried to make money with it, and some people succeeded on a modest level, but nowhere near the billions of dollars that the producers and the mob made from the porn industry back in the 80s. Fast forward to today. Porn stars who were making a really good living recently are now struggling to make any money at all on social media platforms, so they're trying their hand at selling real estate or other jobs in unrelated industries. Some of the platforms are still struggling with what to allow and what not to allow people to do on camera. The problem is that one platform in particular wanted to ban adult imagery and activity, but they lost so much money so quickly that they had to reverse course and alter their terms of service almost immediately. What's really interesting is that while the adult industry, as most people know, has collapsed, there are still certain producers or platforms out there that are making money off of it. One of the biggest cable networks now has a popular show which features full nudity and genitalia on display and shows people regularly engaging in things that never would have been shown back in the day. So while adult workers and conventional adult studios have lost a lot of money or gone out of business and just collapsed or gone bankrupt, there are a few traditional movie studios and digital platforms and some television networks that seem to be trying to increase their ratings by incorporating occasional adult content into some of their scenes. We're now seeing this more and more and more. This is a desperate attempt on their part to attract an audience because their content alone, without the inclusion of porn subject matter, isn't good enough to attract an audience. It's a desperation play. Nobody wants to brand themselves as an adult content producer or network or studio, but they all want to put adult content somehow into their content. They want to slip that past and hope nobody will rebrand them as porn. It's a very schizophrenic approach to things now. A handful of producers and platforms are making money from it, but the workers and the performers in the adult industry are still not making very much money. And unfortunately, everybody knows it's only a matter of time before digital and virtual adult actors, adult porn actors, completely replace human adult performers, and then it is game over. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.